Hey guys, and welcome to my channel, Timeisbutawindow. Now recently I was alerted to a Reddit post where someone was calling me out for cheating. Yes, I'm in my prime again! But then to make things even more fun, the head coach of Falcons posted. Just found out there's a YouTuber named Timeisbutawindow with a higher aim rating than Donk. So I figured we should take an in-depth look. Now I think this is mainly because this is Donk's stats on Leadify, and here are my stats on Leadify. As you can see, my aim rating's better than the #1 player in the world. But that is also not my main account. This is. And my main account also says my aim rating is 99. What the heck? And I'll be the first to tell you guys that I do not feel like I am good at this game. Counter-Strike Source and 1.6 I was good at. Source was literally perfect for me because it was a game based around reaction time. And as you guys know, reaction time is one area I'm pretty gifted in. Here's where I should make a joke saying the other one is masturbation, but I feel that I am too adult for that. Instead, I'll just show you guys some footage of me playing on LAN back in 2005 at CPL, the biggest tournament in the world at the time. In this match, I got 5 mid picks in a row. Can you think of anyone else that's done that in a pro tournament? Now let's take a look at some Leadify matches. Now as you can see in these 3 matches my aim was 98, but in this one I went off for 26 kills in 15 rounds. Now here's the demo, but I do have the actual in-game footage we'll switch to occasionally. Oh, did you see that, guys? I was staring at him right through the wall. On this next round I was pretty oblivious to this guy's positioning, but I did know there was a guy in lower because my teammate called it.
Are they pushing it?
Lower tons. I'm flash for some reason.
Then I smoked mid to B, and my teammate took an unnecessary fight, so I got the trade kill. On the next round, you can see that I'm clearly watching long when I decide to rotate over towards Cat because my teammates get aggressive control. Now this next round is kind of just absolutely insane, and I'm just gonna have to show you guys the actual in-game footage.
He's got your cat. One's cat. One cat.
You get up already?
No.
Oh, I failed. Good game, guys.
He has no ammo.
Thanks for the smoke.
I have no idea what that guy was thinking deciding to give me cover like that. Maybe he thought I was holding it aggressively with the AWP and he just wanted to be able to come out. The mid picks look so much better from my perspective because the GoTV has so much delay.
One down B, take it.
On the next round, my teammates decide to take long. And while they do, I try to watch the angles they can get peeked from so that they don't die pushing up. And then me and my teammate both overconfidently swing to peek CT and both get doubled.
Man, nobody wants to be bomb carrier.
One down B and one picking middle.
Now this is a pick on left side of mid that I'd usually get 100% of the time in Counter-Strike Source. So you can understand how disappointed I felt when I failed this. And yeah, mid picks don't always go my way. I'm watching this and thinking to myself how much I hate that 5-bullet change. I miss when the AWP had 10 bullets. I also miss when the movement speed was exactly how it was in 1.6. Now I'm always wary if there's someone in lower B tons hiding out over there, so you can see that I naded and check it real quick, but I didn't actually see this guy on the bottom left. Of course, my teammate starts fighting him. My teammate's already taken the site and I have an AWP, which means I should post up watching long to make sure if anyone flanks from there, I have the angle. Now, as you can see here on the GoTV, there is a guy pushing up from CT spawn that I don't seem to have any awareness of, and there is a guy flanking from long. And as you can see, both of them actually caught me by surprise. It's just they didn't hit their shots, and I did. Now, here's a great round that really shows off my top-tier awareness. Again, another round where he really should have killed me. It's just that he missed the first few bullets and only dinked me. Actually, watching this, you can tell that my awareness is absolutely awful, and I just get away with my reaction time and aim. Speaking of that, are you guys ready for another mid pick?
One down B.
Now here's another shot that pissed me off. You can see this guy's gun barrel on catwalk, and I clearly see his hand, and in 1.6 or Source, I'd go for this shot, hit the shot, and have an easy kill, but here I whiffed it. You have no idea how much I like shooting hands, but I'm sure my exes do. But yeah, aside from the very first pistol round, I can't say that anything looks suspicious yet. Now I know what you guys are probably thinking, these guys are just lower ranks, but honestly, these guys are all at least face it rank 9. I think that my no utility and terrible movement just catch them off guard. Because I still play like a Source player, even though I'm playing CS2 and I played CSGO for 10 years. But yeah, as you can see, these 2 rounds I pretty much just died, no extra awareness, nothing special here. But then I get an AWP, and it's like I'm a whole different player. And of course, then I was able to take them all down and they called me out for wall hacking. Which is totally reasonable when you get shut down 13-2, let's be honest. But to me, this final round is the most predictable thing that they've done this entire game. Even here, I told my teammate he didn't have to worry about door because I had a gap on the top of the smoke. Whoa, report that kid for walling. Here's the in-game footage, guys.
Watching your mid. Mid to B smoke. I can't see him. Can go window.
Yep, I hear one. Both.
I got your door. Last window.
Now that game was an aim rating of 98 with a time to damage of 469. But one game is definitely not enough to say if someone's cheating or not. So let's look at another one. In this game you can see I have an aim rating of 100. And honestly that's kind of strange because Mirage is my worst map. I can never win on this map. Now the first few rounds of this game I get absolutely shit on. Which is fine because I'm honestly not even happy I'm here. I was thinking about just sitting out and not even playing it because I really hate Mirage that much. But if I did that, I wouldn't be able to join another game for 30 minutes and that would be incredibly boring. So you can see I do a lot more aggressive stuff than I usually would, and that's just because I really don't give a shit. Here's a really good example. I'm just pushing out mid. I know there's at least 2 guys in mid and I just walk right into it. Here's another example. I take the shot and I could rotate around through CT spawn, but I just feel like re-peeking it over and over again. And honestly, I think the reason that I had such a high aim rating in this game is just because I played it so dumb. It didn't help that there was practically no communication in this game either, so I didn't even know there was a guy in sight when I went to plant. It sucks that this out of all of my games has my highest aim rating, because there's really not much to show here. And you can see why I literally hate this map so much. It's just a bunch of angles. If it were like Dust 2 where you have straight up fights, totally different story. And here's a great example of that. As you can see, I push Market here. I'm able to get this kill with the Tech 9, go for this kill over here on Catwalk where my teammate was fighting someone, winning my duels, and then get shot from the side. That was definitely not my finest game, and it never is on Mirage. My time to damage was 406. Now I do have several games where I have a 99 aim rating, like this one on Train. Now a little background about this game is that right before I played this game, I had played a couple games on Stretched and done absolutely terrible, so I switched over to Not Stretched.
See, you're just better on a fucking Train.
I think it's the non-stretched rests.
Alright, now it's time for North America's top rifler. Yeah, I know what you're thinking, but Leadify gave me a 99 aim rating for this game, so obviously I am. But in all seriousness, I really think the aim rating is super high this game because of the deagle. I mean, I just got constant deagle kills here. I also wanted to mention that I hadn't played Train in such a long time that I didn't even know about this box here in middle. And then there's how aim rating works with shotguns. Does it matter if you only hit with one bullet or do you have to hit with the whole spread? And then sometimes I just get sick of how broken this game feels and decide to pull out the deagle and pretend I'm playing Counter-Strike Source.
One's low, hot dog with an MP9.
E-box. E-box.
I think another thing is that a lot of people play this very seriously in Face It. They're worried about getting to level 10, which means absolutely nothing to me. I already did that series on ESEA back in CSGO. You can look up the playlist. But if you guys would like to see me make a series of going from level 9 to level 10 in Face It, let me know in the comments below. So as you guys can see, aim rating might not mean that much, though I'll have to play against Donk to find out. After all, the last time I played a Prodigy, it was Shroud, and his entire team was constantly calling me cheats throughout the entire game. And while he was good, he definitely was not the unstoppable force people made him out to be at the time. Granted, Donk does seem to be at another level from Shroud. Whoa, I just went on a tangent, didn't I? Alright, back to the video. Last game was Train, and as you can see I had a time to damage of 398, and of course my aim rating was 99. So now let's take a look at my lowest time to damage on Face It, which of course comes on Mirage because, of course it does. And in all honesty, it's probably because I just didn't get that many kills. As I watched this, I realized this was a bad game to highlight. There just really isn't much here. Here's a mid pick. Then we got me taking the A side. Of course, my teammate did say that there was someone that pushed over here at Palace, so I was watching it, making sure he wasn't going to peek out, and he did. And with that, let's move on to something more fun. Here's a game where I carry some Face It rank 10s. Surely we'll find something in this game. But first, ignore the whiffs on the guy that's not even looking at me.
I'm dead. Got you, bro. Oh, one more. I don't got you. I'm sorry.
See, the problem is, no matter what demo I look at, it's just really hard to find anything. I've been playing Counter-Strike since 1999, and the game has gone through some major changes. And as much as people want to believe in Leadify stats for determining if someone's cheating or not, it's just not a very good way to do it. And honestly, I really don't care if people think I cheat at this point. I've been called out my entire life in Counter-Strike 1.6, Counter-Strike Source, CSGO, and CS2. Not CZ though, because I didn't really play it. And I can't really blame anyone. It's the reaction time. It allows me to play differently. And even though my aim has definitely grown lazy over the years, since I don't do any kind of aim practice, I still like to jump into a few pickup games here and there just to enjoy the game. And I hate seeing cheaters ruin the game, which is why I do like to get on my other accounts and find cheaters and link them to you guys. Though I must admit, I do miss Overwatch. Now here's a couple shady moments. A guy peeks out, I get flashed, I take the shot. Then we got a mid-smoke, a guy crosses and I shoot him through the smoke, but you can clearly see him as he enters the smoke. Here's a defensive long A hold where I'm stuck over by car, and if they had a Molotov or a few nades, I'd be as good as dead.
Flashing for you, green.
Two there.
One tagged.
One's tagged.
And here comes the long flank. Okay, this is just starting to turn into a frag montage. I should probably just end the video at this point. I hope this answers everyone's questions on aim rating and time to damage. And with that, let me leave you guys with just one more mid pick.
Got him. Be dead.
Oh, and here's a picture of me at the CPL. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Feel free to check out my demos and subscribe.